Now let's turn our attention to the Tory leadership race. We are still a few weeks away from knowing who our next Prime Minister will be, but whether it's Jeremy Hunt or Boris Johnson, there are questions over the future of the HS2 project. Building work has already begun on the high-speed rail line connecting the Midlands to London and the North, but could that all now be halted?
Well, the first hustings in front of Conservative Party members who will decide which of the final two will become Prime Minister was held in Birmingham over the weekend. Both were asked about HS2. And we can speak now to our political correspondent, Alison Mackenzie. Alison, Johnson and Hunt head-to-head. Where does it leave HS2?
Where does it take HS2, this £56 billion project, supposedly going to bring in £92 billion of investment, a large chunk to the Midlands with jobs created, and they're building now on 250 different sites, clearing the way. But of course we all know the controversy, that concern over the impact on the environment, the disruption, the suggestion that we don't need high-speed rail when we've got the internet and broadband. Well, Boris Johnson and Jeremy Hunt were face-to-face at the ICC answering questions from the Conservative Party membership, and this is in reply to a Lichfield question about HS2.
I hesitate before coming in and simply scrapping a great national project. I have anxieties about the business case for HS2. I think there are questions, legitimate questions, that any incoming Prime Minister would want to satisfy himself about. What I will do is I will have a review, but that will not be a review that interrupts the current timetable.
So next up was Jeremy Hunt, his challenger, currently the Foreign Secretary. He's been Health Secretary as Prime Minister. What would he do? Well, he had his sleeves rolled up and he gave this very firm reply.
I'm going to answer that question very directly, and I know there'll be some people in this room who won't agree with what I'm going to say, and there'll be some people at home, Conservative Party members, who won't agree with it either. But I will proceed with HS2. It is absolutely vital for our country. We need proper transport infrastructure in this country if we're going to be the most high-tech, modern, fastest-growing economy in Europe.
And Alison, just quickly on Jeremy Hunt, it sounds like when he was in Birmingham, he certainly made the most of the experience, and I guess why wouldn't you?
Well, yes, because after that hustings, he went off to Imran's on Ladypool Road in Sparkbrook, the Balti Triangle that we all love. And he apparently helped himself to rolling a naan bread and making an Indian dish. Now, the key thing is it was the same restaurant where David Cameron went for a curry back in 2009, the year before he became Prime Minister. Maybe he's looking for some Midlands luck to get the job.
Alison, thank you. That's why he had his sleeves rolled up. Clearly, he was about to make some naan bread, and he knew that during the hustings.
And we all know the naan breads are the size of